What's going on, YouTube? Look, back into the reaction. Today we got a more in-depth look at SJ OFB trial, the murder of Kamali. Got it on link. WoodGreen. You know what I'm saying? The last SJ reaction will be at the end of the video. Stay tuned for that. We're on the road to a billion subscribers. Like the video, comment, subscribe. Tell me which one we should react to next, man. You know what I'm saying? Turn on post notifications as well. You know what I'm saying? That's the bell by the subscribe button. You have to be subscribed to turn on post notifications so you know what you got to do, my brothers and sisters. Also, I got a new saying as well. The sooner we get to the oh yeah, I fucked up. The sooner we get to a band, the sooner we expand. You know what I'm saying? And that just goes to say, I got so much more planned for YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Just stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see we do 18 videos a day over here. You know what I'm saying? We soon expand some more. Start doing like 25 videos a day or something. Like 25 or 24 or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Get two more channels going. You know what I'm saying? Do 3 on each of those channels. But that's gonna be gaming and vlogs. So it's like don't need this. Not gonna do 18 vlogs in a day. That's kind of crazy. Like can't even do that for real. But without further ado, man, I'm chatting up. Let's get into it.
What's going on, people? It's your boy Pancho, back at you again with another video. Now, as you guys know, I've covered the SJ story over the past month or so. We looked briefly into the case, and I gave you guys all the information that was currently out there at the time. Now, if some of you don't know, he was found guilty for his alleged part in the murder of Kamali Gibbedian Link. But more information has been released regarding the case, so I thought I'd take you guys for a little in-depth look at what actually took place on the night of Kamali Gibbedian Link's death. And before we take a look into the case, I just want to take this time out just to say rest in peace to Kamali. I'd appreciate if you could leave your condolences down in the comment section below. 2 men were found guilty on Friday 6th of December of the murder of 19-year-old Kamali Gibbedian Link and the attempted murder of a second man aged 20. Terrell Graham, 18, born 18th of the 4th, 2001, of St Helens Place, Leighton, and Shireen Cookhorn, 21, born 27th of the 8th, 1998, of Park Lane, Tottenham. Cookhorn was also found guilty of possession of a firearm with intent. 3 17-year-old males, known as C, D, and E, were also convicted of Kamali's murder and Section 18 grievous bodily harm with intent in relation to the second man. On the 17-year-old's E was also found guilty of possession of a knife. The jury heard that the group had been calculated in their plan to cause serious injury on the night of 22nd of February 2019. The night before the attack on Kamali and the other victim, the group had parked a car, a silver Peugeot 307, on the Broadwater Farm Estate, which would become their meeting point before and after the attack. On the night of the murder, the group of 7 males, including the 5 defendants and 2 unknown individuals, set off on bicycles towards WoodGreen at around 7 PM to search for suspected rival gang members who may also have been out on that evening. Such was their violent intent that between the 5 defendants they carried at least 5 knives, including a machete and a small sword, a handgun and a shotgun. On approaching Lordship Lane near the View Cinema complex, the group first sighted the victims, who themselves were with 2 others. On seeing the victims, the defendants immediately dropped their bicycles and produced knives and the firearm. Cookhorn fired shots at the victims. These missed the target and 1 bullet was later recovered in a nearby shop. The bullet travelled through an open door of the store, narrowly missing customers and staff. The victims group prepared for a fight and decided to flee when Cookhorn fired his handgun. The defendants began to chase after their victims, brandishing their weapons in plain sight and with very little consideration for the
chill. Don't just stand there and watch some shit like that, my brother. You get out the spot, you know what I'm saying?
Public who were out socially. A short chase followed which saw the victims group divide into 2 pairs. Kamali and the other victim ran back towards their parked car while the other 2 escaped unharmed. After losing 2 of the victims, the defendants returned to their bicycles and went back after Kamali and the other victim, who had now run off in different directions. The defendants group soon caught up with the 20-year-old victim and surrounded him. With the victim now encircled, the defendants viciously attacked him, stabbing him 8 times and shooting him once in the bum. However, their attack was interrupted when Kamali, who had managed to return to his parked car, drove towards the defendant in a failed attempt to frighten them off. The defendants turned their attention to Kamali and his car and began to strike the vehicle's window and windscreen with their weapons. Kamali tried to escape by reversing his car away, but unfortunately got himself stuck when he reversed into several parked cars on Vincent Road. He decided to leave his car and ran into a hairdresser's shop that was just across the road, hoping to barricade himself inside. However, the defendants followed him inside and Kamali suffered fatal stab injuries. The defendants then fled on their bikes back to their parked car at the Broadwater Farm Estate, where they changed their clothes and left the area. Police were called to the scene about 8:09 PM. The London Ambulance Service's paramedics immediately began to attend to both victims and transported them to hospital. Despite the efforts of doctors, Kamali was pronounced dead shortly after 3 AM on Saturday the 23rd of February. Homicide detectives from the Met Specialist Crime North began their investigation, which involved hundreds of hours of CCTV pieced together to understand the route taken by the defendants and forensic analysis of multiple crime scenes across WoodGreen. The families were contacted and supported by specialist liaison officers who regularly updated them throughout the investigation. Graham was the first to be arrested by detectives on Sunday 21st of April and charged the next day with murder and attempted murder. The second arrest came from the following month. Corcorn was arrested on Thursday the 2nd of May and charged the next day, followed by a 17-year-old male who was arrested on Thursday 16th of May and charged the next day. Homicide detectives then arrested 2 boys who were aged 16 at the time but are now 17 on Wednesday 10th of July before subsequently charging them the following day with murder and attempted murder. Detective Chief Inspector Simon Stancombe of Specialist Crime North said, "So desperate were the defendants to continue their petty postcode rivalry, the gang launched their gun and knife attack outside a busy cinema and several restaurants packed with people and children enjoying their Friday night. Having chased down Kamali and his friend like a pack of animals, they set about them with the ferocity I've rarely seen. Not content with the damage they had caused that night, they then boasted about their murderous exploits in amateurish drill videos. In truth, there are no winners, no bragging rights or anything to be proud of. One man is dead, another has life-changing injuries, a family is utterly bereaved, and 5 young men will spend the best days of their lives behind bars." And that's a more in-depth look surrounding the whole SJ trial and the Kamali Gabidian Link death. Once again, I just want to take this time out just to say rest in peace to Kamali Gabidian Link. My condolences go out to his family and his friends. And the whole situation is just sad really. We've lost really good musical talent, a man has lost his life, another man nearly lost his life, he's got life-changing injuries now, and it just goes to show you that no matter how successful people can actually be, they can still get caught up in some street shit. And like the old saying goes, you can take the person out the hood, but you can never take the hood out of the person. And even if they're on a good path in life, unfortunately, it still creeps back up and can get caught up in something and destroy your whole life pretty much. But yeah, when I find out more in-depth details about the trial, as always, I'll keep you guys updated. But let me know what you guys think of this in the comment section below. Give the video a little like. I'm trying to hit 1k subscribers by the end of the year, so I'd appreciate it if you're new around here, if you could hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Spin your book.
You know what I'm saying? Word, me too, gang. If y'all enjoyed this one, make sure y'all click the last SJ reaction that's on your screen now, my brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? We are also trying to hit a bang before the New Year's, you know what I'm saying? So I would really appreciate it if y'all subscribe, like the video, comment, tell me which one we should react to next, man. Turn on post notifications. Follow me on the gram at Little Uncle Official. Link in the description. Without further ado, man, we out here. Word. Hard work. Wait, let me say this for my people. My motivational speech. Hard work is undefeated, you know what I'm saying? Real nigga shit. Consistency is key. Hard work prevails. Hard work is undefeated. Keep doing your thing, and king and queens. I'm telling you, it's gonna pay off. It's just a grind, man. You gotta stay on your grind. Stay on your grind. Niggas gonna take your spot, take your place, man. Don't never get satisfied. Don't never, for me, stay hungry.